W.F. Howes presents an unabridged recording of The Long Shot, the inside story of the race to vaccinate Britain, by Kate Bingham and Tim Hames. Narrated by Jennifer Ness. Prologue. Early May 2020. Over the previous few months, a lethal new coronavirus had leapt beyond its original Chinese borders. In the course of an ever more anxious march, the disease had pushed British hospitals to breaking point and swept through care homes. The whole country now languished in lockdown. So, like everyone who could, I ran all my work from home. In my case, a cottage near Hay-on-Wye. That afternoon I faced a diary clash. 2 online meetings, both compulsory, both running at exactly the same time. One meeting involved my proper job, the one I was paid to do. I work in biotech venture capital, a real-world version of the TV show Dragon's Den. Investors trust me and my team with their money, which we then deploy to build up the most promising biotech companies we can find. If those companies do well, and if their new drugs work, then all of those involved, including vitally the patients, do well too. But I'd also been roped into something else. Years ago, I'd worked with Sir Patrick Vallance when he led the research and development team at GlaxoSmithKline, a behemoth of a pharmaceutical company. He and I had worked to set up biotech companies to create new drugs for pain, hearing loss, and dementia. Patrick was now the government chief scientific advisor, and in response to the pandemic, had set up a vaccine task force, or VTF. He had been catapulted from relative anonymity and was now never off the nation's screens. Patrick wanted the VTF to be supported by an expert advisory group, and duly assembled impressive figures from the worlds of science and pharmaceuticals. But still, it lacked someone with an in-depth knowledge of the smaller but intensely innovative biotech sector. Patrick asked me to help supply just that biotech perspective, and I'd jumped on board. That May afternoon, our advisory group was due another regular catch-up. One afternoon, 2 meetings at the same time, both essential. There's no good way to manage these things. I had 2 computer screens set up in my son's bedroom, now my office, and switched headsets from one to the other, doing a poor job in each meeting.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?